My name is Melanie Schneeflock, and I'm one of the librarians here at CAC, and I have a list of questions from your professor, from you all, about the library that I will answer for you right now. So I'm just going to go through them. So the first one is, I would like to know if the CAC library offers one-on-one help sessions or workshops for students who want to learn how to search more effectively in the databases. It's a great question, and yes, 100%, especially for one-on-one help sessions, that is always available to you as long as the libraries are open. There's generally a librarian in the library, and we are always available for one-on-one, no appointment necessary. We welcome walk-ins. We also do have workshops as well, certain times throughout the semester. So the best way currently to find those is on the CAC website. Under current students, you'll see student support, and then click on workshops and activities. And we have different workshops about searching databases, using RefWorks, a citation tool that we have. So just keep an eye out for those. But also, you are always welcome to come in and we'll work with you one-on-one. So question number 2, how do I access databases from home without logging into Blackboard? Well, the basic answer is you cannot. There are 2 ways that you can access our databases, basically, a way to show that you are allowed to use them. So the databases are things that we pay for so that you can have access to these premium services. And so the way to show that you are able to use it as a student, because basically just students and staff are the ones that have access. If you are on one of the campuses using the CAC Wi-Fi, then you can connect to the databases from our website. Because you're using the Wi-Fi, that's the way to authenticate to show that you are allowed to. But then if you're at home, then the only way that you can access our databases is going a specific way through Blackboard. And you can't just be logged into Blackboard, you have to specifically access the databases from one place basically in Blackboard. So hopefully you all know that, but if you don't, in Blackboard, the way to access our library databases, go to organizations, and then student library resources, and then there's a kind of tabs on the left-hand side, and one will say databases, and then that's the link to all of our databases. So you should never have trouble accessing them as long as you go that way. If you ever see something that says you need an access code, then it's not the right way. And also, just to throw it out there, the Blackboard app, you're not able to access our databases from the app. Something to do with the app in Blackboard. Okay, so question number 3. I mostly have questions about what the physical library looks as opposed to the digital one. Are there things that could be found in person but not online, or vice versa? I love your question. We have both physical books and digital ones, and there is some overlap, but not a lot at all. And to just kind of give you an idea of how that looks like. So there's 5 campuses, and there's a library at every campus. I'm at Signal Peak, so at this library, we have about 45,000 books, but total, all of the CAC libraries, we have about 85,000 books. And then we're also connected with all of the Pinal County public libraries. So what you have access to in terms of physical books are over 300,000 books. In the CAC libraries, the majority of our collections are academic titles that we select that are peer-reviewed. We do also have some fun fiction books, whether it's regular fiction, young adult fiction. We've got some graphic novels and some children's books. So for our digital one, our digital ebooks, they're all in one database. We have, it's called the ebook collection through EBSCO. Those are our ebooks. We have about 140,000 titles. There are some that are overlapping, but the majority are not. So it just opens up what you have access to. All right, question number 4. If more people used the online library, does that mean that the ones in person would most likely disappear faster since people are using technology as opposed to physical information? I like this question as well. I would say, in my opinion, no. I don't think that physical books will disappear. And part of the reasons I say that, I have heard most of my life, as technology has grown over the years, that books are going to disappear. And that's not the case. Books are still around and going strong. I've read studies recently that said book sales this year are more than last year. And although it's maybe less than 2021, it's more than pre-pandemic. So there's fluctuations, but book sales are not going down for physical books. I think there's still a need and a desire for that. And so just my personal feelings, I do not think that they will disappear. And I also hope they won't disappear. Question number 5. I want to know more about what other services the librarians can help with besides research. Well, most of what we do is based around your research. So the things that we can help you with, searching our databases, finding physical books, finding ebooks, finding articles, helping you figure out the best search terms when using our databases, figuring out which database is the best to use. And then once you've found those sources, citing those sources, we can help with that as well. But all of that is kind of based around your research, but also librarians in general, we love to help with anything. So if you ever have questions, ask a librarian and we will try to help you, whether a public library or a college library. You can come to the librarians with anything and we'll see what we can do to help you. Last question, number 6. Are there any services or resources available for students who need help with citation formatting? Yes, definitely. We have multiple things. We have a citation guide on our website. It's really easy to get to. If you are on the CAC website, there's a library link up at the top. And then if you scroll down a little bit, there'll be a list of library resources. I think the 4th thing on the list is citations, and that'll take you to our citation guide where we go into both MLA and APA, in-text citations, the works cited or your reference list at the end. We also have a link there to RefWorks, which I think I mentioned a little earlier. It's an online citation management system that we pay for that you have access to for free. And we can also work with you one-on-one with citations. So all of that are definitely things that we can help you with. And there's a lot of tools that the library has. But thank you guys for your questions. I really enjoyed all of them. I hope now that you're getting towards the end of your semester that things are going well. And please also, if you ever have questions, come into the library. I'm always excited to answer students' questions or work with you one-on-one. Have a great night.